Hello everybody, good evening, or good morning, or good day to you. Welcome back to London Deco Travel with Andre this weekend. Today I'm going to want to be talking about rough sleepers. This is not a joke, neither is it something amusing for anybody to be laughing about. It kind of brought me some realization this week, let alone because somebody was on my bus this week and made me realise that, you know, I've got to really pay attention and really notice if somebody is actually in need. And this person was in need, and this person was very, very cold. And when I reached the end of my duty, not end of my duty, but end of my route, or my route, would you say, at the terminus point, at my terminus bus stand, this gentleman, which I said to him, "It's the final stop, last stop, all change please." And he didn't budge. And I thought, why are you not budging? What was going on? I mean, like, you need to move. I mean, like, I need to check the bus. And he was like, I'm not going anywhere. And I'm like, we really not going anywhere. I know I got the wrong end of the stick. Basically, ladies and gentlemen, this person was not being abusive at all. And he was saying to me, I was not listening. And I thought, I was getting angry, but he was still being calm to the very, very last point. He said to the very last time, I think he gave me 3 chances, and he said, "You're still not listening." And I thought, this guy's trying to tell me something. And I thought, okay, what is the reason that you are still seated on my bus? What is the reason? And he gave me a good valid reason why. And since this coronavirus, a lot of Londoners are in the same position as this gentleman on my bus. Speak fluent English, right? You just don't know who is homeless. And it just really makes me upset to see that there's nothing being done to the homeless, nothing being given to make sure that they are given like hot food, shelter, accommodation, the necessity stuff that they need, and the sorts of things they need, like medicines and things like that. But they sit on the bus because they know it is somewhere to find warmth during the winter, cold months. And this gentleman, he refused to get off the bus, and I said to him, "Do you know what? I know I'm going to get in trouble for this, but however, I did this out of kindness. I just didn't want him to suffer and catch hypothermia or things like that, or get medical problems, and then I got to call the ambulance and I got to call the police, and I just didn't want to go through that. So the best thing that I got to do is to send them TFR message by SMS message, a rough sleeper on my bus, which I've done. And obviously I was talking to this person. I ran out of time to actually get in contact with Centacom. I had time to ready to depart. Now the gentleman was not harmful, was not rude to me in any way. Was saying to me, look, he was homeless, got nowhere else to go, and he just wanted some warmth, he wanted somewhere to stay, and he wouldn't mind just staying on for another couple more bus stops. And I thought, you know what, because of his kindness for this, and not shouting at me, and not being rude, and not being abusive, not swearing at me, I thought, you know what, you are going to stay. And you know what, and I thank you for honesty, and thank you, and I apologise to him, because I just didn't know why he's still on my bus. But yet, we're as bus drivers, I'm gonna be open and honest, I just jumped to a conclusion, and I just jumped to that this guy is not gonna be moving on my bus, and he's gonna be causing trouble. But there's some homeless people out there who are genuine. But the majority of homeless people that I see on my bus the other day did actually call me a F word and C word. I don't want to actually say it, but yeah. And it was quite shocking actually. But obviously the police came in, and that person was escorted off my bus. So I'm going to let the introduction of this credits roll. But rough sleepers, I want to really talk about that today. How many people are living in London right now beneath the poverty line in the capital of central London? So guys, welcome back to another YouTube video here on London Deco Travel with Andre. If you're your first time tuning in this YouTube video or this episode and you'd like to find out more information about what I do and what I talk about, then please do subscribe to this YouTube channel today, and by visiting my main website, which is www.londondeco.co.uk. I think I said that right, but there, anyway, it's there in the screen, it's there in the description box for you, below for you guys to have a look as well. Today I wanted to be talking about rough sleepers, because rough sleepers is up on the rise, and a lot of people don't know that that person is actually literally homeless, and we just don't know, and especially we as bus drivers, we don't know. And TfL will say this, before I talk about rough sleepers and homeless people, TfL does make it very, very crucial that bus drivers must give eye contact to customers at all times, and not in just that with part of security, but obviously just to greet people and things like that. In the last 5 days, I've been obviously gauging eye contact with every customer and just giving them that acknowledgement that I've seen them, and you know what I mean. So we're not in that kind of phase at the moment of driverless buses yet. We're not in that phase at the moment where a robot's sitting behind the wheel. Hopefully, it doesn't even get to that point yet. But obviously, the idea of me looking at customers and why TfL wants us to do that is just want to make sure that customers feel safe. They know that their driver has acknowledged them. Even though I still got to do my other checks around the bus, making sure that people are departing off the bus properly, acknowledging and answering any questions they may have, whether this bus is going Elephant Castle, whether the bus is going Croydon, whether it's, whether there's any diversion, whether the bus was closed, whether Pacific hospital or location where they want to try and reach to, what is the best route, which bus, you know what I mean? So, which is kind of cool. In the last recent 2 to 4 weeks, I have noticed that there is a lot of homeless people, a lot of people sleeping rough on the streets of London at this present moment. Not in the centre of London. I haven't been in the centre of London because I've been on routes where outskirts of London, in the South London area. But I have seen people sleeping outside shops, outside landmarks, busy train stations. But I never think that people would actually sleep on London buses. So, rough sleepers on London buses, it is a thing. It is not a laugh and a joke. I kind of feel like it's that the government has not really helped the situation throughout COVID-19 to make sure that people are kept with a warmth, or kept that they got shelter accommodation, they've got food, things like that. But obviously there's various different charities and organisations out there right now as I speak. I'm going to try and see if I can donate some money and able to get in contact with one charity organisation. So I really want to try and do that, because right now when I had this gentleman on my bus the other night, I thought wrongly of him. I really did. And as I said before the credits, I really did think wrongly of him, and I thought, how stupid can I be? Even though we don't go through training about talking about rough sleepers and talking about those people who might be vulnerable, but we're talking about those vulnerable of elderly customers as such, but about rough sleepers, but those are more at a high demand right now, because right now the London population right now of homeless people, according to the website, which I have a look on the Mayor of London on the www.london.gov.uk, which should be appearing on the screen right now. I'm just turning around and look at the screen. There are just over 4,227 rough sleepers in London, which was reported in April and June 2020 this year. But I believe it should have, that might have risen up to 5k, up to 5,000 rough sleepers in London, let alone who has not got no place of shelter, no place of warmth, no place of where they can get their medicines, no place where a good bed, good quilt, so it is up on the rise, ladies and gents. What am I going to be doing as Andre? What can I do? What can I do as a bus driver? Well, as a bus driver, when I get to each end of my terminus, whether it's on late night routes, because they tend to come on the bus at the late nights, on the evenings routes, because they know that bus might be a night bus service. They would try their very best to try and catch some sleep. then fine, no problem. Okay, no problem. But I will have to ask them a series of questions of where they're trying to head to and what are they here for, and things like that. Obviously, I got let TFL know that there is a rough sleeper on this bus, so that they may be able to help this person, able to get the help that they need. I'm also going to, like as I said before, I mentioned the contact in Centicom, I'm also going to try and get into St. Mungo's, trying to do these other charity organisations. So I'm paying at least £5 a month or £10 a month, trying to contribute and help one homeless person, so that they are getting the education, making sure they're getting the shelter, making sure they're getting food, making sure they are back into work. That is what I want to try and do. I think now is a time that we shall be looking after one another. Whatever community you are in north, west, south, east part of London, I think it's now time to step up the game, to actually look after one another, because now obviously COVID-19 is in place, but this guy, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna have him on this bus just because it is warm. So the bus was actually warm, and outside when I opened the doors it was pretty cold, and he did actually ask me to actually close the doors, and I thought I might as well do the kind gesture. But obviously some companies or some operators, or right, I'm not going to name, they will probably think, why do you go ahead and do that? So I know what I did was kind, but in the eyes of the workforce, they would say that I did something completely stupid. I did something really not thoughtful, but you should have followed to the what the work guidelines and rules and regulations are set to be. But sometimes you got to loosen your heart a bit and kind of give, sort of thing. So that's what I kind of did. So next year, obviously this year has been gone by so far. Next year I really want to bring and help those people who are homeless, those people who hasn't got the necessity needs. I want to go out and help, give some money, well, maybe not money as cash, but maybe perhaps give them a shelter accommodation for a week, give them a shower, give them food, put them in somewhere like a hotel for the week and see what they're like. And that is something I really want to try and do. I'm going to really try and see if I can do that, because they really need to actually give it that. If anyone's been affected in this YouTube video today, I know it's nothing to do with the local London buses as such. Please do let me know, or if you know anybody who is homeless, what are you experiencing, or what are you doing to help? I would like to know of how you are doing it, because this is something that we need to talk about on a regular basis, because it could be your brother next time, it could be your sister, it could be your mum, it could be your dad, it could be your grandparents, it could be your nephew, it could be your cousin, it could be your best friend, or it could be somebody that you might know. It might be your school friend back many years ago you might have known. So yeah, I'm quite a bit disappointed that there isn't enough help out there for the homeless people, but I want to go out there and and try and make things happen. Also, going off subject, I want to thank those people who are still answering me questions about bus driving and how to become a bus driver. I wish you all the best. There's a couple of people right now who are in training, and I wish you all the best and a great success for you with your new bus career. And obviously thank you for those people who are saying my videos are really exciting and very intuitive and very different about talking about these different topics about the London buses, about the London transport. So again, in 2021, ladies and gentlemen, I want to evolve this channel even more further. This is only a small snippet that you guys are seeing, but because of COVID, it's kind of put me in a position where I can't really do very much. But next year I wanted to really branch out there and travel and go out there and really meet the community, meet those who are homeless, and do some videos, do some vlogs, and talk with them. I really can't wait. But yeah. But the outcome of that gentleman that was on my bus, I just gave him £5. I gave him £5. Okay? I know you shouldn't give money, but I thought, sod it. I thought, sod it. That £5 I would have spent it on something rubbish. I know you shouldn't give money, but I was thinking like, mate, this guy hasn't eaten, I'm sure. And I said to him, go and get yourself good breakfast. Go and get yourself some good breakfast. And a lot of you would say that, why would you give money? But I'll talk about that next time. Guys, my name is Andre here on London Deco Travel with Andre. Hope you are staying safe and be happy. And I'll see you guys next week in another YouTube video here on this YouTube channel and as well as Facebook. So take care and be safe. Bye-bye. But yeah, if you guys like this video and you want to obviously give it a like, please do give it a like. If you do also, ladies and gentlemen, obviously I didn't really put this in my vlog, in every vlog as well. If you wish to be a member of this YouTube channel, please do so. If any funds, if that's £5, £10, please do check on my subscription page. I'm going to change it actually, in fact. Please do have a look at it and have a look and see whether you want to become a member. All money at the moment will be addressed to the homeless and to the charity. I will try and liaise with the charity and let you guys know. If you want to wish and wait until I upload a vlog or which charity I've gone for, which I will be donating to, and if you want to donate or donate as a one-off, I'll give you a link where you can do that in the near future. Then please do listen out for that, and by all means ask me any questions if you may do have.